Well, it actually feels great, yeah, to be part of like the first Afrobeat festival. Like, this is actually like my first major show in London, so like this is kind of like a big deal for me and for my career as well. So and it feels great. That's the only thing I can say. From like I grew up listening to these guys right here. These are like my big brothers. You gotta give it to them. They've been here for 10 years, and you know.
And so P Square no be some small brand way if we dey talk the conversation of Nigerian music or Afrobeat, we go fit exclude them. Anybody wey do that thing before, if for come apologize.
But P Square was the major artist in Nigeria. No party do not like you can go to a marriage party, you go to a wedding and birthday party. P Square is always present, and everybody will want to play Get Square. Everybody want to play Busy Body.
DJ Paco Rich.
Welcome to the channel. My name is DJ Paco Rich, aka Mazi, aka Otumba, and I've been given some new title called Izama. Is it right? Is it the right word? Izama.
Esama.
All right. Okay. So I've been given another title from Nigeria called Isama, and I'm sure you guys understand it better. Like I say, the titles they will keep coming, and I'll be taking them and all that. But today, yet we are here to have another great conversation with a brother from Nigeria. Yes, his name is Parry, and Parry is a very big fan of P Square. You remember yesterday I posted that I feel we haven't celebrated P Square enough when it comes to the story of Afrobeat. You understand? A lot of people were upset when Rema went on stage and mentioned names of people who paved way, and he forgot. I know he didn't deliberate. He forgot to mention P Square. Certain people were unhappy, and I decided to take it upon myself with my team to show more light on some achievements of P Square. That the greatest artist, one of the greatest artists in Nigeria now that we respect so much, Wizkid was once put on that space or that platform by P Square. The whole Wizkid that we dey see now, it be P Square where them put them on. And I'm looking for that video so that I can show you that video so that you would appreciate some of the great works of P Square. And this is the video. After that, we'll start with this conversation.
Hey everybody, my name is Wizkid.
It's your boy Weezy.
Yeah, man. Well, it actually feels great, yeah, to be part of like the first Afrobeat festival. Like, this is actually like my first major show in London, so like this is kind of like a big deal for me and for my career as well. So and it feels great. That's the only thing I can say. From like I grew up listening to these guys right here. These are like my big brothers. You gotta give it to them. They've been here for 10 years, and you know they're doing it strong still. So like me being on the same bill with them, like outside my country where people appreciate my music, that's kind of like a big deal. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel great, really.
Okay. Now listen to the conversation of Wizkid. Before the internet world, when the first Afrobeat festival or concert was being held in London, P Square were the frontliners, and that was the Wizkid's first major concert that he was on in London. So we have to respect P Square any day. They are legends by all standard, because you could hear Wizkid saying that 10 years ago, when I was a little boy, P Square, then they kill him. And so P Square no be some small brand way if we dey talk the conversation of Nigerian music or Afrobeat, we go fit exclude them. Anybody will do that thing before, if for come apologize. Say P Square pass, say we go talk the history of Afrobeat. We go take them out. Then you are not being fair to them. I've seen a lot of people trying to write articles that we not go fee talk say P Square be part of Afrobeat or they do Afrobeat. But you should know that the kind of Afrobeat fella started, that is not the Afrobeat we are enjoying now. It has evolved. It has gone through process. And for that reason, it is what it is today. And so if the likes of P Square have held the mantle to this time, and Wizkid and the Remers and the other people are enjoying it, we can't take them out of the picture. So definitely we'll be going to Paris soon to have a conversation with him about the works of P Square, their contribution to the industry, what they have done, so that we go fit give them my flowers. You know, they agree with me, say P Square, we forgive them my flowers. We for shake them like this. At they Ghana, they tell you, say, make we call P Square, then shake them, say, Oga, we're done. You have putting food on the table of other families now. Because you started something and you were not selfish. You see, I'll tell you something about P Square. A lot of people do not know. There was an artist called Maydi. And this artist, we saw him on P Square's first video that they did with Akon, when they collaborated with Akon, and that was a big deal to have the remix of You Go Chop My Money, a big song like that, where them put Maydi on that song. They shared that glory with him. And I'll read this to you. When we discovered Mr. Maydi, he was so talented, so we took him in and treated him like a family. Our big brother Jude Okoye, you remember, when you watch any P Square video, you mostly go see it be directed by Jude Okoye, mostly with Clarence Peters. Mr. Maydi still owned everything. You see, then get labels where if you sign up to them, your music where you go do it for they under them a label under. Yes, there are a lot of them out there. But P Square, then them be selfless to the extent say every artist where them sign up no. Every artist then sign up no. They no put them a music video in P Square's official YouTube channel and all that. And listen, we did not take anything away from him. His music was distributed under his own channel and his names. He collected all his royalties until today. He still does. We were touring and we always took him on wherever we go. Like I told you earlier on, Chop Money remix with Akon. That song was a big deal for Nigeria. Mr. Maydi was on that remix. Truly, when you go through the details, all Mr. Maydi's music were uploaded under his channel. P Square really showed him love. I tell you, we have to respect P Square. Because not be anybody will go sign you where won't see you say you go top like that. Yes, my man is back on the line. So very soon, let me speak to one of the strong fans of P Square from Nigeria. His name is Parry. And then the conversation will be exciting. Hello, Parry. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for making time for us. I believe everything is good in Nigeria.
It's my own place, so
Yes.
yeah, my own region, I think.
Yes. When we are talking about P Square, there is so much to talk about. There is so much to discuss about. From the hits, last night's album, Get Squared, Game Over, Danger, Evasion, Double Trouble, Easy, Uncle, please tell us a story. Beautiful Onyenye, chop money, personally, bring it on, get it down. The hits be countless. Which of them made you a big fan of P Square? Hello, Parry.
Hello?
Yes, Parry. I was asking that among all the hits that I mentioned, which one
Yeah, I
made
can hear you.
which one made you a big fan of P Square?
Okay. To be honest, I was growing up, I literally look like a lady. So Michael Jackson. So Michael Jackson is from the white. You understand? So P Square is Nigeria Michael Jackson. Automatically, I start loving their song Get Square. I don't know if you heard of Get Square.
Oh
I'm
yes,
busy
of course, I know that song.
but the part one and part two.
Yeah, move on, move on, move on, move
So
on. Speak.
that is it.
And so,
Okay. Yeah. So
what can you tell us about P Square? Do you think that we have celebrated P Square enough, or you think this is the time that we need to celebrate P Square?
yes, of course. Because they let me certain things about P Square started their music career 2001 precisely. I think
Yes.
2001, and they live in the north Nigeria. During that time in Nigeria, and I believe that music was blowing in Lagos, not northern Nigeria. They can bring north to west automatically that they are bigger than a vocal. You understand? And I remember during that time, P Square was reigning in the people before Two Baba, Rugged Man, but P Square was the major artist in Nigeria. No party do not ask. Like you can go to a marriage party, you go to a wedding and birthday party. P Square is always present, and everybody will want to play Get Square. Everybody want to play Busybody, yo. Everybody, you understand? So before all this, we already let me even give you the pioneer of Afrobeat is P Square. Although we think their pattern of musics are like form of R&B. No, 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 no. If you listen to most of their beats are Afrobeat beats. Because of if using Nigeria, like Onye, if you understand that Onye, and when they
Yes.
said roll it, yeah, that is part of all Afrobeats because Afrobeats have different fusion and different ways. You understand? So and during all those time, P Square were the main reason why the foreign people were interested in Nigeria. People like Usher, people like Akon, it's all because of P Square. I remember in 2007, I think 2006, they did a tour in US. I don't know if you get it. So even when
I
the video
get
was
you.
saying that they were the one that that when they said they were the one that make we understand that, or make the white people understand, or make the West understand that Africa is existing. No, P Square were there. If you remember, Two Face won MTV award between 2011 stroke 10. I'm not really a big fan of Two Face. So but P Square, I mean they are very huge fans. So I know a lot about them, and I know none of the songs are not selling. All their hits.
I wouldn't want
Smoke
us
Bikini
to,
Bomb Baby. Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't want us to prolong the history of P Square now because it has a whole lot of stuffs. Because if we decide to talk
yeah,
about
there are
you
two
do me, you do
personalities.
me, you do me, you do me, man no go verse, that alone is a whole
No the
thing on its
best.
own. Because that song took Ghana by storm.
Yes.
As at that time that they were doing you do me, no, hey Charlie, there is no party, and the kind of video they brought with that song, it changed the face of music videos in Africa. Looking at the number of girls that was involved in the video, the house party, everything was top notch. So with the history of P Square, it is too huge to discuss in 20 minutes. But there is one question I would like to ask. There is something we can not take away from this conversation. When they broke up, as a fan, how did you feel when P Square went apart?
Me as a fan when they're separated, I didn't get your question. I don't know if you
Yes.
can answer, like if you can ask me again.
What I'm saying is that how did you feel as a fan when P Square went their separate ways?
I'll be honest, when P Squares when they are separate way, it's not just as a fan. The full Nigeria got like the break when you mean like when earthquake just come in a place and scattered everything. It was everybody lips, everybody was worried because we knew that P Square were like something, their ways are beyond imagination. You cannot describe them because when they sing, because then they were one of the top richest in Nigeria at that time before the band. So they were so influencing the children and in a positive way. Everybody want to learn how to dance break dance that time. Everybody want to be like Michael Jackson and the rest because of P Square. I don't know if you are getting it. And it's because of P Square that is when Nigeria understand that you can use broken Nigeria English to mix your music, or you can use your tribe. Because then when they were singing their songs, we know that their way of songs was like the foreign way, but it was so different because of they were always missing Nigeria pidgin and Igbo, which is their dialect.
All right.
Although as a fans, when they slipped off, I won't lie to you, I got down because during that time, self, there were many things happening. I believe during that time, I think that was the same period we lost Michael Jackson. I don't know. So I was pissed off. I was not myself. Although it didn't took time. I think it was up to I think few months or few a year. They came back. I know maybe people did not know in the media. They came back before the last one that happened that was up to 4 years. I don't know if you know that, or I don't know if you have heard of that. So P Square, they broke
Yes.
and when they slipped off, they did that up to 3 times or 2 3 times when they were fighting in their house and all those stuff. So we all the fans saw all this, but it was just like a manual store before they did and they take the direct like they took the step of okay, I think it's time for us to just divide our properties, our assets, everybody go when it was up to 5 years. Although I'm happy they are back.
We are all happy that they are back. The network, your network isn't really the best, isn't really favoring. So we'd like to wrap up here. You've said so much. But before I end, I'm going to go through some of the nominations and the awards being won by P Square in the past. So in 2013, P Square was nominated MTV Europe Music Awards. This is the nomination P Square had. Best African Act, Artist of the Decade, and Best Group. You understand? Soul Train Music Awards. They were also nominated in 2013 as the Best International Performance with the song Personally. Get Squared, the Hades. Yes, the one that recently Black Sheriff won something there. We saw Asake also there. They also got, I think they won. They won with Get Squared, Best R&B Album, Best Album of the Year. Get Squared also won Best Music Video of the Year in 2006. Busybody won Song of the Year in 2006. And P Squared himself won Artist of the Year. City Mag 9th Award Show. In 2006, P Square were the best hip-hop group of the year. Nigeria Music Award NMA. Get Squared in 2006 was album of the year. Get Squared also won music video of the year. In 2007, P Square Best Duo Group. 2007 P Square Best Duo Group. They won it at Channel O Music Video Awards. In 2008, Do Me won Video of the Year Awards in 2008 at Channel O Music Awards. P Square Most Gifted Group of the Year also in 2012 at Channel O. Alingo also in 2013 won Most Gifted Music Video. Yes, on Channel O. MTV African Music Awards, P Square Best Group of the Year, they won. Artist of the Year, they were nominated in 2008. Best R&B, they were nominated. Roll It also took them to Best Video, they were nominated. Best Group, they won. 2009, Best Live Performance, they had it. Personally Song of the Year in 2014. The list is tall. I'm even tired. Cora Awards, 2003, Most Promising African Group, 2010, P Square Artist of the Year, Mobo Awards, 2006, P Square Best African Arts nominated, 2008, Best African Arts nominated, 2010, Best African Arts nominated, 2012, Best African Arts nominated, BET Awards, 2010, P Square were nominated as the Best International Act, and Ghana Music Awards, P Square 2014, they won African Artist of the Year from Ghana. 2013, they won it from Ghana. And so, the achievements of P Square, you go explain. You go tire, no evidence. So we celebrate P Square as our legends of this month, September. They are our legends for this month. Let me take you through some pictures. I'll be with you, Perry, very soon. Let me take you to some pictures of P Square. So this is an amazing picture of P Square. Yes, when they were very young.
Yes.
This is another amazing picture of P Square when they were fairly young. And this is their early stages pictures. You understand? This was when they went for BET 2010 and they represented Nigeria in the Nigeria color. This was so beautiful. And P Square right here, they were killing it every day. And now, we still have the P Square. Before the internet, there was P Square, and P Square is still here, and there will be P Square. Charlie. Now, my brother, I want you to tell me your favorite line from P Square. Your favorite line, song line from P Square. Then I'll tell you my own.
Okay. My favorite line, I think, would be "Oh yeah, oh eh." Though I don't hear Igbo, but I think I love that because that was a love song that we used in Nigeria because
it was a wedding anthem. I can tell you, my brother, it was a wedding anthem. That song, it wasn't possible that you do a wedding without playing. It was only Flavors that lets that song off a little bit. But you are right, that song was a big song. Well, my favorite line from P Square was the collaboration with Rick Ross. That thing was so huge in Africa. With the video with Rick Ross and Akon coming in as a special appearance. It was so dope. And my favorite line was, "We're talking money here, you talking nonsense. We're talking money here, you talking nonsense." Yeah. Charlie, thank you so much for this episode. Please, in the comment section, let me know what you think about. Let me know what you think about P Square. Drop your comments in the comment section. Perry, now tell us your last words so that we can wrap up.
I have one or two to say. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you a lot. We appreciate you here in Nigeria. Because of you, I think you are like one of the persons that is making people understand that we are Africa are one. Because some people small thing now, they say you are from Nigeria, from Ghana, you are from Togo and the rest. They start seeing different names and different negative about you. But because you can't say negative about anybody because you believe that everybody are one. So you are trying to put us in one community, in just one bus. We should sit in one bus and work. So really appreciate it.
All right. God bless you. We'll do this another time. Guys, my name has been DJ Paco Rich, aka Mazi, aka Otumba. And the last name that I had today is called Isam. Yes. And so the titles will keep coming. The city keep people, I don't forget you. I'm still there for you right here. My name is DJ Paco Rich. I'm going to bring you another exciting episode. And that episode will bring out a lot of conversation. Perry, thank you for doing this with us. We'll definitely do this another time. My name is DJ Paco Rich. And P Square, you do everything. Personally, busybody, you know, easy. Uncle, please tell us a story. This not temptation. Hey, the councillors it and the day P Square go do the concert again. We should give them money to evening. Chai, talent be this. God bless P Square, God bless Peter, God bless Paul, God bless Juro Koye for this works that they've put in over the years. Thank you, Perry. We'll do this again. Bye-bye.
DJ Paco Rich.